Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of our progression series that we're doing on this channel. I'm gonna be playing with 3 Rocket Revolt structure decks. Now, a quick disclaimer, we couldn't really get 3 structure decks for the Rocket Revolt, but we got all the cards for it, and some of them have mismatched abilities. Like, some of them are ultras, some of them are secret, some of them are supers, some of them are rares. You know the gist. Like, it's not full commons and it's not like full ultras and supers. So bear with us with the mismatched abilities. I apologize. Yeah. So to start off, we have 3 Gateway Dragon, 2 Gateway Dragon actually, 2 Gateway Dragon, because like honestly, opening with it is good, but like you need, like, it's a good going second more than going first card. So we're only playing 2 of it, and because I only found 2, so yeah. He special summons himself, so it's a very good card, honestly. Now we move on to 3 good old Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer, like, who doesn't know what Rocket Tracer does? We move on now for 3 Rocket Syncons. Rocket Syncon, good. Search off of Absolutor when you send him a Dragon Shine that we're playing 3 of in the deck, as you'll see later in the spell section. And yeah, very good normal summon if you have a level 5 or higher dragon in your game already. Now we move on to 3 Absolutors. Fun fact, the first week I played with the deck, I did not have 3 Absolutors, which really hinders the deck. Half my deck was turned off because I did not have Absolutor. Like, the only Dragon Shine target left was the, what was it called? Exploder Rocket. So take with that as you will. Now we have 2 Silver Rockets. Effect is a really good effect. I used it once against a Despia player to remove his, what was it called? His Masquerade from his extra deck, which was pretty awesome. I hopefully will be doing that to a DP player soon. Now we have 2 Rocket Rechargers. It's a good card. Like, I didn't find much use of it this time because we don't have any Dark Dragons. Links, generic enough. Like, the only one was Polo Dragon, and Polo, like, we got Nibiru like twice in the actual tournament, which really sucks, honestly. Now for the single Rocket monsters, we have like 1 of each, which we will very much cut soon. Like, you don't need all of the Rocket monsters. Like, the one I showed off first are the best ones. So yeah, take with that as you will. Maybe we'll keep Auto Rocket. Like, they have good utilities. Each one of them has a good utility. So maybe we'll see. Every one of them has a good effect. I'll maybe demonstrate that soon in like the next video, in the next percussion video. And that's all. We move on to the spells. We play 3 Boot Sector Launch, the bread and butter of the deck. If you open Boot Sector Launch, then you just flood the board, and it's a great soul recharge. It's a soul charge on legs, so take with that as well, honestly. Now, yes, we play 3 because we don't have Gateway, we don't have Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon is a searcher, So yeah, it's very, 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 very. It's a very good card, honestly, and I'm surprised no one like pays attention to it when I'm playing the deck. Like I play it, they ask me what it does, and then they just forget about it. Never forget about boot sector. The soul charge effect really does come in handy sometimes to revive any rockets while you have a link, so you get the first effect off, which is very, 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 very good. And yeah, what else? What else should I say? Like it's boot sector launch. You should know by now how it's played. Now we have Sui Dragon Shrine. The main target of Dragon Shrine is like Absoluta, like dump Absoluta, search Rocket Synchron summon, and you get a free link 2 right off the bat. Who doesn't want Sui? Who doesn't want free link 2 fodder? And we have Sui, Return of the Dragon Lords. Your main target is either Exploder or who? Absoluta Dragon. It's either Absoluta or Exploder. Most of the time it's Absoluta if you have a normal summon in your hand, and it protects our dragons from DPE and the like, since we like icons in the format. Now we have the Twin Twister, very good card. The discard is phenomenal. Like sometimes you just need the extra body in the grave for the soul charge of the field spell, which really does come in handy. And yeah, yes, I know size is prominent in this format. You don't want to shotgun Twin Twister in this format, but it comes up. Now we have C Quick Launch, most busted gun deck. What else can I say? 2 script doors, triggers our rockets, destroys doors too. What else can you want? 2 rapid trigger. Resolving rapid trigger is very, very satisfying with Furious Dragon. Very, very, very good card. If I could play 3, I would, but sadly I don't have 3. I only have 2. Drawing it, hopefully we do draw it in our matches. If we don't, we're gonna have a hard time unless we script draw into it, which might be the case. Now for the extra deck we have 1 Zero Burst, 1 Zero Burst, 1 Triple Burst. Triple Burst is very good. I couldn't get his first effect, the negation effect and damage step, but his second effect to bring back any link, dragon link under 2 is very, 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 very good. I honestly like it. Double Furious to the go without double rapid trigger. It's a very good card, honestly. Like pop 1, pop 2, and it revives any link monster in our grave. It's very, very good. Comes in handy quite often. Now we have two quad ball dragon. Quad ball dragon is a very good monster. Honestly, I very much enjoy summoning this guy because he's just a good monster. Like, you can discard 1 monster, he pops 1 card on the field, and if the pop card was a linked monster, you get to summon up to its link rating, which is very, 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 very good. Once I popped an Appaloosa, summoned 4 guys, like it was satisfying. And doesn't have to equal its strength rating, it's up to its strength rating, which is very, very good. Now we get to 3 booster dragons. The summon back effect, the second effect of booster dragon really does, like, you can go into Like you can summon a booster dragon plus another dragon under it. Yes, as I was saying, booster dragon is a very good monster. When he's destroyed, he can bring back any dark dragon. Now we move on to see Bolo Dragon. Bolo Dragon, like, come on, it's a Bolo. What else can I say? Sees a monster and then sends it to the grave at the end of the next end phase. Well, our opponent cannot do anything because it's already activated. And now we'll move on to the. Actually, no. We have the prize. The prize of this deck. How we're gonna do prizes is we're gonna, for every duel we win, we will get one booster pack of our choice. Then if we win a match, which God help us if we do, if we win a match we get 3 boosters from our of our choice. And yeah, so for the first 2 weeks we got to a tournament. We won like 1 tour, so we get 1 booster pack. And this week, well, I'm gonna be showing you the footage. And we got like 1 win, 1 duel win against Pancakes. He bricked, didn't open anything. You'll see in the video. And we got a buy his content as a win. We talked about it with the team, and we considered it to be a win. So we will count it as a win. So yeah, we have 5 booster packs for the next time we do an episode. For the next episode, we have 5 booster packs of our choice. We'll be mainly going for the 2020 Megaton to get our Striker Dragon, Savage Dragon, Nocto Visions, and all of those. Maybe we'll have some very nice surprises in the Megatons. So hopefully we'll see you there. And let's move on to the duels, shall we? Our first matchup is against the Spear Shadows. This deck, honestly, without this deck now without the support, like it's before the SDs. And if you want to see a deck profile of it, let us know. We'll absolutely upload the deck profile if people ask for it. So as you can see, we combo off, we do our thing, and yeah, it's not enough, honestly. Like, we can't put up much negates and such. Sadly, we can't put up negates, we can't put up anything. It's the structure decks. So yeah, we actually took 1 game from him where we summoned our fusion monster, the Furious Dragon, with the rapid trigger. So he couldn't out it. He couldn't out the Furious Dragon, so because he's a level 8 fusion, which Collatus can't do anything about. So we took that game 1-0, 1-2. Well, we didn't take the game actually. We got bodied by Despias. So yeah, it's very very depressing how the deck can't put up a fight against like a rogue tier deck without the SD. Like without the SD it can do stuff, but like it has so much counter for it. I don't know, honestly. Game 2 just like the same thing. So yeah, it's very it was a fun match, honestly. Kudos to my opponent. He plays the deck very well. Sometimes he like makes blunders, but don't we all make blunders sometimes? Our second match is against Crusadia. Honestly, Like, what do you expect from an OTK deck that likes to go second? Honestly, like, we can't do anything. Honestly, like, first off, I summon Setsui. One of them was Squid Jaw. Squid Jaw allows you to draw 2 cards and destroy the rocket monster that's on the field. So basically, what I did, I got rid of my only monster and then allow him to OTK turn 1. But like, still, Equimax is a negate. This deck cannot play around negates that much, honestly. So, especially in its state right now. But we put up a fight. We didn't give him an easy win, basically. But ultimately got 2-0'd by Crusadia. What do you expect, honestly? It's Crusadia. The deck is like the most generic deck you can build, the most cheap one, and the most competent one right now. But the way he plays it is like, he plays it with Rainbow Neos, which is like, he's not a bad monster, but like, he also plays Pot of Desires, which is at 1. So, whenever he opens Pot of Desires, I just like, oh my god, and especially when he opens Call of the Grave, I'm fuming when he does that. He just sacks his way to victory sometimes. But no, this time he deserves it, so kudos to my opponent, and we'll move on to the next match. Our next match here is against PK Punk DPE. Like this, all of the previous duels you saw were against my teammates in my team, basically. So this member had a challenge. We challenged him to play psychics, basically, and like I don't believe he completed the challenge. Comment down below if he completed the challenge, because like, he was playing PK and Punk. PK are not psychics. For last time I checked, they were not psychics. So also, if you want to see us play the Vanguard TCG that you see in front of you, we can certainly upload a video too about us playing. Mostly it's gonna be proxies, because like, we don't have original cards and such. Now, as you can see, my opponent like set 1, set 2 fast, and I was like, okay, draw, and yup, this duel is not the one. Like, we had another duel before this, and I 2-0'd him because he broke. He's playing 50 cards PK Punk, and he broke because I don't do anything on his turn, so his Triple Tactics talent does not do anything if I don't do anything on his board, so I just summon like a bunch of monsters at half the game. We didn't record it, sadly, so this is the footage you're getting right now. Here he 2-0'd me easily because he drew the PK half of his deck. So yeah, it's very sad when hopefully next time we won't have to scratch. We won't have to. We remember to record the duels. I went through the whole rule without recording it, and so we decided, okay, we'll have another one. But in the end, yeah, it wasn't that. Like, all of the previous duels you saw don't count to the prize, because they were training sessions more than actual tourney footage. Now you're gonna see pics from our tournament, which was like 4 rounds. It was a 4-round tourney. You're gonna see pics of two duels. One against the PK Punk DPE player that you saw in the last one, and the other one is against Pankids. Pankids was honestly it was a hard matchup since they can put out a Toad and a Geki first turn, and good player. So yeah, take with that as you will. We took one game when he booked, which was fucking amazing. So yeah, it was a fun tournament. We lost the first round because we were late, and we got to buy the third round. The pick you see in front of you, my opponent Nabil'd me while I was making my Link 4. I still can't believe he did that. So yeah, we'll see you next week when we open 5 booster packs of 2020 Megaton. So see you next time, hopefully.